Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beer Review. So today we are going over to Belgium. And there we go. So I've been to Tesco's tonight. Went to look for some German beers. Obviously this isn't German, it's Belgium. And St. Bernardus ABT 12. 330 mils. 10% volume, so nice ABV. Bought a nice glass to put it in. La Trappist glass. This is a Trappist beer. So you know, let's dive in. So there we go. So Birra Doppia Molto, Cerveza Forte, and lots of other bloody things coming out there. Product of Belgium, Trappist Wedge 23, Trappiston Wedge 23, www.stbernardus.be. Heavenly nectar within reach. 10%, £3.75 for the privilege, and that's in supermarkets. So you can imagine that in a bottle shop where they can't force the price down, it may well be more expensive. I don't know. You don't really go to many bottle shops, primarily because there's none really within close proximity to Raggy's Beer Reviews. So here we go. We'll put it into the Trappist glass. Trappist is actually Dutch, isn't it? Got a fucking clue. But there you go. But we'll pour it in anyway. So, obviously a strong, at 10%, probably the strongest beer available in Tesco's. So let's give it the kudos it deserves. And there we go. Quite the head on that, you know. What a fantastic glass, mind you. Got it with the box set last year where you got 3 beers and the glass, and I got it for something like daft, like a tenner or something along them lines. You know, you can't fault these Trappist monks, can you? You know, in the grand scheme of things, you're a monk, you're doing all your praying and all that business. No intent, no, what's the word? Mickey taking intended, you know. We all have our own religions and everything else. I'm not one to poke fun at that, you know. We all do what we do in life for, you know, to do what we do. I, as a person, have family, gardening, used to be gaming, not so much now these days. I'm not gamed for a long while. And beer reviews. At some stage, gaming, maybe this winter, will become back into it, because when I'm not doing things, I need to be busy. I have this thing where I need to be busy all the time. So by being busy, it keeps the demons at bay, but it also focus on something else. And absolutely love getting into gaming, and you know, getting into a game and completing a game. It's absolutely, and you see these people do online doing streaming of gaming, and they're earning stupid bloody money because other people are watching them. My son watches it all the time, and he'll send money, and I'm like, fucking hell, send me some fucking money. Oh dear. Hey, I do beer reviews. But anyway, so there we go. Quite a dark pour, neon browny coloured pour, to be fair, with a slightly off-white head. Nice boozy. You can smell the ABV on it. 10%. You're going to smell the ABV. I get a candid aroma of it. But I'm also getting like a stewed fruit aroma. Stewed fruit then for some reason. God knows what that was about. Oh, 10%. Bloody lovely. £3.75 for people on the low wage. And I always chuck myself into that category because I am on a low wage. Not far off what these days is minimum wage. It is what it is, you know. Do I look for another job and move on? Only when the perfect opportunity arises. There has been a few, and maybe I should have gone for them at the right time. But you never know who you're working for. You could move jobs and work for a right bastard. So it's never always the thing. Oh, nice bit of quality, gotta be honest. I feel this is a beer that needs a long review. I have not got time tonight for a long review. There may be beers coming to the channel that need a full-on 20 to 30 minute review where I go off on tangents. Maybe I do a live. The problem with doing live sometimes is people start talking, you go off, and you know, sometimes tangent avenue is king over lives. Beers develop with air. Beers develop. This being a Belgian beer, although La Trappe apparently is Dutch, but Dutch and basically the same anyway. But a big wide top to it to let the air breathe, and the glass looks amazing. I've got a few of these glasses that are very similar. I've got the Bolek glass somewhere. Yep, somewhere. Yeah, my Bolek. Can't find my Bolek. Oh, it's there. Yeah, my Bolek's over there. Yeah. Not even drunk as well. I sound drunk. I can hear myself talking. I think, okay, you sound drunk, but you're not drunk. And I get people saying this all the time. The listeners, I have no idea if you're absolutely steaming or not. And I'm like, fucking hell. And I listen to the review and I'm like, I don't even sound steaming. If you watch the Bang the Elephant videos from last weekend, I did sound steaming on them, and I would you was steaming. Yeah, got the right bollocking as well. So, you know, these things happen. Bollockins will happen. Trying to be good this weekend. We'll see how it goes. So what you've got to remember, tangent, is that yes, I do have a beer. Yes, I do have a couple of beers, or maybe 3 beers. But I work stupidly long hours. I work physically very bloody hard. I also drink a lot of water, coffee, tea. Yep. So my system is actually flushed quite a bit during the day. I am not somebody who's drinking, sitting down all day, doing nothing and that. And I get comments literally all the time. And I get we are all different in this world. Beer affects everybody in a different way. A lot of people go on extended breaks from beer, and I get that, and I absolutely applaud them for doing it. If you can, you can. Other people need to drink for their own reasons, and I also get that. Moderation, you know, drinking 30 pints a day. No. I know because of somebody who I work with. Her husband is basically an alcoholic, and he's drinking 30 bottles every single day. And it's like, Jesus Christ, how can you afford it? Because beer's not cheap. Any beer's not cheap. But also, you know, the detriment to his life and to his family's life, you know, is really hurtful. And yeah, it's very tough. So watching somebody like me as a beer reviewer, I don't know about any other beer reviewers out there. I can't comment on what anybody else does. I am not there. I don't know anybody in that respect in their personal life, and I don't care to know what anybody else does. We all do what we do. I work in a very physical job. I'm a gardener, you know. Physical work, it's literally all day long. And literally most days I'm doing 11 hours of work. Solid work. And, you know, a couple of beers at the end of the night. And the only reason for saying this is because of some of the comments you get. And it's like, the comments hurt me in some ways because, oh, you drink every day. Yeah, maybe. I do. But I absolutely work those calories off. So this little belly I've got down here is actually a bit of a splodgy belly. It disappears and it comes back and it disappears. It's certainly not a hard belly, certainly not putting massive amount of weight on. And for everybody who does, I feel sorry. You know, we all are what we are. Some people can lose weight like that. Some people can drink a beer and put fucking 3 stone on, and which is awful. But yeah, just my little, you know, bit of saying there, you know, life's short. We get what we get out of life, and life can be very tough. And we all, not one person can judge anybody else. Sadly, you know, we all go through different things, you know, albeit troublesome partners, troublesome kids, troublesome neighbours, troublesome work. Every single ounce can be problematic. In any case, let's get on with the beer. So here we are. Poured the rest of it in. It's had time to breathe while I chatted. And sometimes that bit of chat is what you want, because you want it to breathe. The head retention is ridiculous. Fantastic head retention. I've literally bought it tonight from a supermarket and I've reviewed it the same night. Only because I fancied it. It was 10%, so I had to do it. And again, a candidness on the aroma. Not quite the Duvel aroma, but certainly a candiness. You know, a typical, what you would class as some sort of Belgian aroma on the beer. Are all Belgian beers the same? I would hope not. And I would think not either. Wow. Lovely beer. Actually quite amazing to see it in Tesco's. There's a 10% at £3.75. Not cheap, but obviously it's getting its. Somebody in Tesco's likes it. Somebody in the, you know, in the buying department likes it, likes what it does, puts it in the Tesco's extras to sell, and delivers a nice beer, nice bit of quality for £3.75. It'd be interesting to see what the price of this is in bottle shops. Is it more expensive? Is it actually cheaper? Or Tesco's, you know, taking a nice chunk of profit? Obviously, I don't know. You know, it's beyond me, that is. I don't work in a bottle shop. And I don't know what the retail price is. I could Google it, but so let's on the what was that? But yeah, just taking the piss out of somebody. So, what's it called? Saint Bernardus ABT 12. So Tesco's £3.75. Beer merchants £5.03, £4.70, £4.90. So it just goes to show you that super, 97 quid. That's for 12. £5. So it just goes to show you that obviously Tesco's have got some power with their pricing. Would I drink this again? Yes. A lovely Belgian 10% beer. You know, if you like your Duvels, then this is a sort of beer that you'll appreciate as well. Not very different to Duvel, to be fair, but a good beer nonetheless. Out of 5, a good 4.4 out of 5 for me. Appreciated the candidness of the beer and the ABV. Yep. Good price in supermarkets. Oh dear, wind. But yeah, nice beer. Thank you for watching. See you soon.